And today's Kajha is very special because we're going to make that Bahubali Kajha. My goodness. Hello guys, welcome back to another cooking session with your Vahchef. Yes, I have been away for some time because of my farm work and also because of Masterchef Telugu. If you have not been following, please watch Masterchef Telugu on Gemini TV on Friday and Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Telugu Masterchef is hosted by Tamanna Bhatia, and she is such a sweet person, and also she's got a sweet tooth. She loves a lot of desserts, and today I would like to make one of the very popular Telugu sweet, which is Kaja. For making this sweet, we're going to make the sugar syrup just like gulab jamun, one string consistency. So a lot of people make a mistake of adding a lot of water while making the syrup. All you need to do is just add water to cover the sugar. Okay, that's it. And now bring this to a boil, and in no time you will have that one string consistency we love in our jalebi, jamuns, and even in this kajas. Adding few drops of lemon juice will prevent the sugar syrup from recrystallizing. And today's Kaja is very special because we're going to make that Bahubali Kaja. Regular Kajas are small, but Bahubali Kaja is big. So to make this, we're going to take all-purpose flour, that is Maida. In any sweet I make, I add pinch of salt for that extra taste. And in case, if you want it really nice, crispy and crunchy, you can add a little bit of baking powder. This is only optional. I do it, nobody does it. And in this, the dough is going to be similar like samosa dough, but we're going to make it slightly softer. For a samosa dough, I always recommend that you add around 25 to 30% of fat. It is ghee, it is butter, or any of your favorite fattening into this. And add water. Unlike samosa dough, where you add very little water, here you can add a little more, but you make it a medium stiff dough to softer dough, but not the very stiff dough. So, just mix. Now knead the dough well. I love to add ghee because anyway I'm going to fry it in the oil, but adding ghee in the dough will make it really tasty. The dough is nice and perfect, pliable and perfect. We're going to let the dough rest at least for 20 minutes before we roll it. Now the sugar syrup. Okay, now you can see the string forming. This should be good. Soft string, the single string, it's breaking. I think this should be good enough for our kajas, gulab jamun, jalebis, whatnot. I won't eat them all. You know, the dough is rested enough. Take the flour and apply a lot of flour. Now roll it as thin as possible. Look at the sheet. It is slightly yellow because I'm using pure Gir cow ghee. So nice. It's from my own cows in my farm. I'm just trimmed out the edges. I'm going to use them again, but get the sheet going nice and perfect. You can also do some ghee wash. Apply flour. Take a pizza cutter and make sure the roll is a nice tight roll. And once you get to the edge, apply a little bit of water and get this rolling. Okay. Apply some more water. Just very little moisture. Press it and give it a very nice tight roll. One more. Okay, look at this nice, beautiful rolls. Whatever the leftover dough, we're going to roll it into another sheet and do the same thing. And do the same thing, apply a little moisture and continue the roll till the entire dough is finished. Make sure that the roll is nice and tight. So, at the edge, apply some more moisture and seal it off. Perfect. Now, we're going to give it the Khaja shape. Now, let's press it and give it a Khaja shape. Now, if you need to give it a little bit shape, you can flatten it out. Beautiful, big, and let's fry this. Now, the shape of the Khaja, just press it a little bit. Khaja is nice and perfect. Now, frying the Khaja, you have to be very careful. The oil, if it is too hot, the layers will not open up and you will get the color very fast. So for this, the way you fry your samosas at 175 degrees centigrade, for this at 160 degrees centigrade, it should be a lot lower than the samosas. So now, I'm going to put it in the oil. You can see how the oil will react and it is not very hot enough. So what this will do is, it will let it puff up. The layers will form. The thing, it will open up. So it will be nice and perfect Khajas. And slowly, once it's slightly open up, you can increase the temperature. It has to take around 10 to 12 minutes for this to fry. That's when you will get the nice perfect Khajas. Slowly, because of the short crust method we added the ghee to the flour and mixed it. This will become nice and crunchy. So go slow and easy and you will get perfect Khajas. Especially during this Ganesh Chaturthi, every sweet that you want to give the Lord Ganesha, you want it to be big. The big laddus, I've seen them made big jalebis and big ariselu and whatnot. And today, this big Khajas I'm making for the Milky Beauty Tamanna. You can also make these kind of Khajas for your Ganesh Chaturthi. Now, after a minute or two, you will start seeing this Khaja floating up. When you drop them, if the oil is hot, they will float up right away. But when it is correct temperature, they will go down, slightly get heated up, and in 2 minutes, they will float up. That is the right temperature to fry the Khajas. Slow and steady, you got to let it fry on both sides. Look at it, nice. And we're going to let it fry till it is ready to suck in all the juices. You can look at the beautiful layers. It took around 12 to 15 minutes for me to get this color. So let some of the oil get out. These Khajas need to be sweetened with sugar syrup, and you will not believe, the moment the sugar syrup is added to it, they will suck in all the juices. Usually, when we dip them in the sugar syrup, we let it sit there for around 30 seconds or a minute, this size. Wow. The beautiful Bahubali Khaja is nice and almost ready. Andamaina Khaja, the beautiful Khaja, and the juices dripping out of it. My goodness. And when you fry it at the right temperature, all the layers will open up and the juices will just drip right through. So even 30 seconds of soaking such a big Khaja, still you will get a nice perfect one. Mamma mia! Oh, dear friends, I'm going to make many of them. Tamanna gets one, I get one, my Lord Ganesha get once. Wish you all a very, very happy Ganesh Chaturthi. So celebrate it nice and big. Wow. My goodness. You got to see the color and the bite. My goodness. This is what I live for. This is what I breathe for. God, this is so good. Out of the world. Make smaller ones, make bigger ones, but make sure enjoy every day with best of the best food.